fortune cookie. And the fortune cookie said you will be involved in humanitarian activities. And so I knew then, I was like, what does this mean? And so I just happened to be driving the bus, and then I seen this billboard that said apply for Habitat. So then I had immediately that night went on the website, because I never had really heard of Habitat. And I had applied, and I already had lived like downtown. And so it was like the perfect match. I still had the fortune cookie, and when I did my interview, I showed it to him and everything like that. I'm JaQuanna Montgomery, and I've lived here since 2012. We started renovating it in 2011, and we moved in 2012. Actually, April of 2012. So, over 10 years.
And I'm Zaire Moses.
I do a couple things. I currently work at Cincinnati Metro, where I've been there 17 years. There I am a coach operator, a clerk, a training specialist. I work with the doctor class committee. I'm also on the safety committee. And I'm also a wedding and event planner on the weekends. And I manage my daughter's businesses as well.
I am a bakery owner, small bakery owner. It's called Caesar Sweets. I make music, and I'm currently going to school for esthetician.
When we got the home, my daughter was currently going to performing arts, which was right down the street. She had been at performing arts, 10 years?
A long time.
A long time. So she had been at performing arts a long time. So she was able to grow up in the neighborhood and go to school and be in the community. We love just being right down here at Washington Park, all the events, the FC Stadium, and we frequently shop at Finley Market. So just being in the community and being right here in the heart of everything has been wonderful. It's just, everything is just walkable, which is really great because we can save on gas. So it's just really great. The Habitat did invest in these two homes right here. So my wife is the garden project manager. She's an urban farmer master gardener. And so she's very known around the city. She's in charge of 82 gardens. She teaches people about gardening and fresh vegetables. She's involved with the community all around. People come to the gardens in the West End, and they get to pick fresh fruits and vegetables from the gardens. And she teaches them, she cooks right there, and for whatever they pick, she cooks it. She actually go out and build. We actually do it together. We'll come out in the communities and build garden beds, and then she'll oversee it and for their vegetables and things like that for the winter, which actually started in the backyard where we build garden beds when she first got into it. And she's really great at what she do in the community. So I will say the home here started her passion in the backyard with the fruits and vegetables with her green thumb, which evolved into the community. Yeah, we've been really involved in the community. I will say that. I would say this living room right here is so eclectic. Everyone who comes over, it's like a thing now. They take a picture in that mirror, which gives the whole ambiance of the background. And so everyone likes to post it and hashtag when they come over here about our living room. So I would say this is definitely the most favorite. You have a favorite one?
I really like the backyard because I like to be outside, and we have a really nice patio set. So yeah, backyard.
Habitat has just been wonderful to me. I've also been an ambassador with Habitat as well. I got involved, and I came out and did interviews for quite some years up until the pandemic happened, where I wanted to also give back and help a family and do interviews so they can get a house as well. Just the whole community that came out, my job came out, we were building a home. I had received so much love from family, friends, the church, my church that I had went to, and Metro. So Habitat has changed our life. I'm so thankful and grateful for the opportunity that it gave us. I really love it. I just love my home. And so I'm thankful. It really changed. It changed. Even in my immediate family, like I said, to be the second homeowner in my family, and be able to pass it down, and hopefully I'll have some grandchildren one day because she's the only one. Yeah. So just to pass something down, home to my daughter who will be able to have a home, and when I have grandchildren, they'll be able to come over and, just pass it down to them. And to say that this is home. Mm-hmm. I know, like my daughter, she's moving to Tennessee or Texas. And so I always tell her, you can always come back home. Go explore the world, but you can always come back home. And this is where home is. And for her, we moved in here, she was 10, and she's 22. So a lot of memories, yeah. So she can say, this is home.
It was nice. Like she said, I went to performing arts, so I could just walk to school every day. It was nice. I liked it. I liked having a house, to live in.
All her friends thought she was like really cool.
Yeah, I had like 2 rooms. So.
Yeah, so the 3rd floor it's 2 bedrooms on the 3rd floor. And so she had like a bedroom, bathroom, and a living room. So all the kids, we turned the bedroom to like her play area. So all the kids just loved coming over from school and been having like that space. She was like so cool.
I had a big sleepover.
Yeah, like maybe like 20 people. They were able to like come through the house, and it was really cool. Yeah, so I think growing up here.
Yeah, it was nice. Yeah.
She just moved out.
Yeah.
So the day we got the keys to the house, I already had everything set up. I called the cable company. I had the alarm company. I was so excited. I cried at the closing when we got the keys. And we immediately came over here. My childhood pastor, as we were building the home, each time we put a wall up, we would write letters and notes on the walls. And it was because he had blessed the house. And so that was really, really awesome. So just when we came in the home, I couldn't wait to have like my own washer and dryer. That was like one of the biggest things. I just had to have the stackable washer and dryer. That was like such a goal for me to have as a homeowner. But I loved it. I cried. We came in and we just ran through the house. It took us a long time to get up those stairs because there's a lot of stairs to go up because it's 3 floors. But I really just sat here. I just had a chair. We had moved our things in yet first day with the keys, and I just sat here and took it all in. So when I received this particular house, I was overjoyed, because I knew in my heart that this was going to be our home. The cool thing is, my dad, when I moved here, he stayed across the street, and he would always be outside, across the street or over here. And so my dad passed away in 2019. And so I have his ashes like right there, and I still have him looking out in the window. He faces the window where he used to live at, and I feel like he's a protection. And so my dad and I wasn't always close. And so when we moved here, and he stayed across the street, we were really able to bond and get our relationship. We were like best as friends before he passed away. And so I think us moving in his home and us being right there helped our relationship and bond. It also helped him get to know his granddaughter. So I'm so thankful for that. Because I hadn't seen my dad in the very like maybe 10 years prior to us moving here. And so by him being like right here, it was awesome. We did bring, we had the oldest dog, Lotus, for 15 years. So when we moved in the home, we already had her. So she's been able to grow up here and become old here. And then as we moved in here, maybe 2 years later, we got the boy dog, which is Ziggy. So he's grown up here, and he was a rescue dog. And he was like really like sheltered and scared. And so we brought him in and gave him a home too. And so he's grown up here, and to give him love and family and things. So yeah, I got my babies, my fur baby, her siblings. We do a lot of birthdays. We did like a hibachi. I had somebody come do hibachi because she loves Benihana in the backyard. We did a island theme in the backyard. Christmas is really big here. We do Christmas really, really big. The dogs, we put them on outfits and up there. And so I'll say Christmas and birthdays, right? Yeah, that's really big here at the house. And this is actually where she actually started baking. Was in the kitchen in this home where she got into bakery and her love for it.
I've been baking for a very, very long time. Like before I can like eat, I can't even remember how old I was. You know what age I started?
We probably started, she was maybe 4.
I guess.
4 years old.
It's been a long
That's part of the birthday traditions. So my grandmother I would be in the kitchen with my grandmother, and then I picked up a few things, and then I would do like cute little bakery stuff with her, birthdays, holidays, things like that. And when we moved into this house, we had the more space in the kitchen plus the dining room, and we really started getting into the baking. So I would say she really got into it about 10.
Yeah, I baked so much they would call me Cupcake Girl at school. So, and once I graduated, my parents got me my LLC for it, so I took it more serious, and I make cakes now and all of that. So yeah, it's nice.
And then one of the other bedrooms we created when she was growing up was her music room. We were able to like take the whole wall and put her music name, which is Mad Z, on there, and do like a whole microphone and like a brick wall type of thing.
Yeah,
a whole musical wall on the wall mural. And so that was really cool, where she can go in there, be creative, and do her music and homework. And she would come down here in this mirror and do her ballet. We would move the furniture and things like that.
I was dancing all around this house. I taught myself how to flip upstairs, everything.
Yeah, so we had plenty of space. The home provided that for us. So I'm not the cooker, I gave the baker to her, but my wife, that's what she loves. Her passion is also cooking, and so she cooks a lot. I will say, being in the home, one thing I really enjoyed.
My cupcakes, my extra cupcakes that I leave or treats, she eats them, right?
I do.
Yeah.
She'll bake and leave them out for me, things like that.
I feel like the biggest goal, the main goal is stability. So, yeah.
And that's what I really wanted to provide for her. Like I said, I've been on my job 17 years. I started there, she was in kindergarten. I had the house, the school. I really wanted her to be stable, provide that for her growing up. And with the home and with my employment, we travel. We've been all over, pretty much, a lot of places. Our favorite thing to do is cruising. We love cruising. I've got married since I've been in a home, so that was a go. And so that's, yeah. I mean, everything that I wanted to be for the home, as far as the stability, as far as the traveling, her growing up here, everything we've been able to accomplish. So moving forward, we're kind of just enjoying it. I do plan on getting back involved with Habitat. Like I said, I used to come out and do interviews for families for homes and things like that. But then the pandemic happened, so it kind of shut everything else down. Then we started doing other things. But I would definitely say that people get involved, give back for home ownership. It's been really great.
Yeah, it was also fun building the house. That's what I would say. It was a fun process. So we had the lunch boxes, and it was a lot of us here too. It was nice. I had fun building the house.
Yeah, and just looking forward to the volunteers coming out, and then the family coming out. Everybody was so happy for us. And we received so much love. I didn't know that so many people would come out and be here for us in that way. You know, the volunteers, the family, the church, our jobs. I mean, they were excited and wanted this for us. And that meant a lot, to us as well.
I feel like I worked on my room a lot, right? Yeah.
She was
gonna
build a room.
There in my room. Building my room, so yeah. That's
Yes.
all I remember. And I remember, for some reason, I remember the lunches that we had. I don't know if it's because I love food or what, but yeah.
Take care of your home. It's your home. You're going to build in it. You're going to put love into it, sweat equity. So make sure that you all really take care of your home. The blessing that was gifted to you, just take care of it. Enjoy it. Grow up in it. Love on it. But yeah, take care of it. I will say that. Listen, if you all can, please just sponsor someone. This has been such a gift for myself and my daughter, my family. I knew I wanted to be a homeowner, and when I was blessed with this opportunity, I jumped like forward in, just to have your family grow up into a home instead of an apartment or renting and things like that. I can pass this down to my daughter, and she can have it for her children.
It's nice to have somewhere you can always come, no matter what. So, yeah.
And as far as out of my family, outside of my grandmother, I am the first one to own a home. So that has been really major. So I would just say, please help a family out. It's been so great and rewarding. One of the best things that's happened to me and our family.